Ryan, have you ever cooked a proper meal before? I mean, something more than just instant noodles or cereal?
Not really, to be honest. Most of the time, I stick with takeout or something quick. Why? Are you suggesting we should try cooking together?
Exactly. I thought it could be fun to cook a real meal from scratch. Get in the kitchen, figure things out, and see what we come up with.
I'm not sure I'd be much help in the kitchen. I've probably burned more food than I've successfully cooked.
Oh, come on. It's not that hard, I promise. We could start with something simple, like pasta. What could go wrong with that? There's a bit more to it than that.
Hmm, pasta does sound manageable. Boil some water, throw in some noodles, right?
We'll need to make a sauce too. But don't worry, I'll guide you through it. Plus, it'll be fun. You'll get to learn something new.
All right, I'm in. But don't say I didn't warn you if I somehow manage to mess up the simplest recipe.
I have faith in you, Ryan. We'll start slow. How about we meet up at the grocery store first? We'll pick out all the ingredients together, then head back to my place to cook.
Sounds like a plan. What time should we meet?
How about 5 p.m.? That'll give us enough time to shop, cook, and eat before it gets too late.
Perfect. I'll see you then. Get ready to witness my amazing, well, probably not amazing cooking skills. Okay, Chloe, I'm here. So what exactly are we buying?
We'll start with the basics: pasta, tomatoes, garlic, basil, and Parmesan cheese. Simple ingredients, but they'll make an incredible meal if done right.
That doesn't sound too bad. So, where do we start?
Let's head to the pasta aisle first. What type of pasta do you prefer? Spaghetti, penne, fettuccine?
I'm a fan of fettuccine. It's thicker and holds the sauce well, right?
Exactly. Great choice. Let's grab a pack. Now, onto the tomatoes. We need some fresh ones for the sauce.
I always just buy sauce in a jar. This is going to be interesting.
Making sauce from scratch is a game changer. Once you try it, you'll never go back to the jarred stuff. Trust me.
All right, you're convincing me. What else do we need?
A few cloves of garlic, fresh basil, and some Parmesan to sprinkle on top. That's pretty much it. Simple but delicious.
Got it. This is way easier than I thought shopping for a meal would be.
It's all about keeping it fresh and straightforward. Now that we've got everything, let's check out and head back to cook.
Okay, we're in the kitchen. What's the first step?
We're going to start with the sauce. Chop up those tomatoes while I peel the garlic. After that, we'll sauté the garlic in olive oil and then add the tomatoes.
Chopping tomatoes. All right, I think I can handle this. How small do they need to be?
Just into chunks. They'll break down in the pan when we cook them. Don't worry about making them perfect.
Okay, I think I've got it. So what's the trick to a good sauce? It's just tomatoes and garlic, right?
It's simple, but the trick is letting the flavors come together. Once the tomatoes and garlic are cooking, we'll add salt, pepper, and a pinch of sugar to balance the acidity. Then we let it simmer and thicken.
I didn't realize making sauce could be so relaxing. It smells incredible already.
That's the garlic working its magic. Now, let's boil some water for the pasta. Once it's boiling, we'll add a pinch of salt and toss in the fettuccine.
So you really don't add oil to the pasta water?
Nope, it's a common myth, but you don't need oil. Just stir the pasta occasionally and it won't stick. The sauce will coat the pasta better without oil.
Good to know. You're full of cooking tips.
Years of practice. Now that the pasta's cooking, we can let the sauce simmer a bit more. Once the pasta is done, we'll toss it in the sauce, and we're good to go.
This is turning out a lot better than I expected. I might actually be able to pull this off on my own next time.
See? Cooking isn't as intimidating as it seems. It's just about following the steps and not rushing things. And it's way more satisfying to eat something you've made yourself.
Wow, Chloe. This looks amazing. I can't believe we actually made this from scratch.
I told you it would be good. Now, let's see how it tastes. Grab a fork and dig in.
Here goes. Okay, I'm impressed. This is delicious. I had no idea I could make something this tasty.
It's all about using fresh ingredients. The sauce is simple, but it's full of flavor. I'm glad you like it.
I don't just like it, I love it. This might be my new go-to meal, and I actually learned something new in the process.
That's the best part. Cooking is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. Plus, you can get creative once you know the basics.
I can see that. Maybe next time we can try something a bit more challenging. What's the next level up from pasta?
We could make homemade pizza. Or maybe try baking something. How are your dessert skills?
Non-existent. But I'm up for the challenge if you're willing to teach me.
You're on. We'll make a baker out of you yet.
Thanks for helping me with this, Chloe. I had a lot of fun, and now I have a new skill to show off.
You did great. It's always fun cooking with someone else. Plus, it's a nice way to spend time together without just going out to eat.
I agree. And it's way more satisfying when you've put in the effort yourself. Maybe we should do this more often.
Definitely. We could take turns picking out new recipes to try. It'll keep things interesting.
I like that idea. Next time, I'll pick the dish. Something a little more challenging. Maybe even try something international.
Excited already. Just don't pick anything too complicated for your second attempt.
Fair enough. I'll try not to get too ambitious, but I think we've started a new tradition here.
I'm in. Cooking nights are officially on our calendar from now on.
Deal. So, dessert next time?
Dessert it is. I'll bring the recipe and you bring the enthusiasm. We've got this. So I've been thinking, since we're going for dessert next time, how about we try making something classic but with a twist?
Classic with a twist? I'm intrigued. What did you have in mind?
How about chocolate cake but with a molten lava center? It's impressive, and it's not as hard as it looks. Plus, who doesn't love chocolate?
Molten lava cake? That sounds fancy. Are you sure I'm ready for that level of dessert making?
You handled pasta like a pro. I think you're more than ready. Besides, I'll be right there guiding you through it. It'll be fun.
All right, I'm in. I'm always down for more chocolate in my life. What do we need for it?
It's pretty simple. We'll need good quality chocolate, butter, eggs, sugar, and a little bit of flour. Oh, and ramekins, those small dishes to bake them in.
I don't even know what a ramekin is, but I guess I'll learn. Should we do the grocery shopping together again?
Definitely. It's part of the fun. Plus, I want to make sure we get the best chocolate possible. The better the ingredients, the better the cake.
Good point. All right, when's the next cooking night happening? I want to mentally prepare myself for this molten lava challenge.
How about next Friday? That'll give us time to look up recipes and make sure we're ready.
Perfect. I'll clear my schedule. This is going to be great, or a disaster. Either way, we'll have a good time.
I'm betting on great. And if we mess up, there's always ice cream as a backup.
You know, I have to admit, I never thought cooking could be this much fun. I always saw it as more of a chore.
That's because you were doing it alone. Cooking with someone else makes it a completely different experience. Plus, the end result is something you both get to enjoy.
True. There's definitely something satisfying about sharing the process. I feel like I've learned a lot today, and not just about cooking.
Really? Like what?
I guess it's that sometimes the simplest things, like making a meal together, can be more enjoyable than doing something big and elaborate. It's a good reminder to appreciate the little things.
That's a great takeaway. It's easy to get caught up in thinking everything needs to be perfect or over the top to be fun. But honestly, days like this, just hanging out, cooking, and talking, are some of my favorites.
Same here. And now I know how to make a proper meal. Next time I have friends over, I can impress them with my pasta making skills.
I think you'll surprise them. You've come a long way from heating up frozen dinners, that's for sure.
You're not wrong. But seriously, thanks for pushing me to do this. I feel like I've discovered a whole new hobby.
I'm glad to hear that. Cooking can be a great way to relax and be creative. Plus, it's a useful skill to have.
Absolutely. So, do we end the night here, or should we brainstorm some other cooking challenges for the future?
Oh, I have plenty of ideas. We could try homemade pizza, fresh bread, or even sushi. The possibilities are endless.
Sushi. Huh? That sounds like a challenge I'm not quite ready for yet. Let's master molten lava cakes first.
Fair enough, one step at a time. But I'm keeping sushi on the list for later.
I think I'll help you clean up. It's only fair since you did most of the cooking. And hey, I might pick up some more kitchen skills while I'm at it.
Well, it's getting late. I should probably start cleaning up unless you want to stick around for some more post-dinner conversation.
Got it. You know, I'm actually looking forward to next Friday. The whole molten cake thing sounds like a fun challenge, even if it's a little intimidating.
I like the enthusiasm. All right, you can start by rinsing the dishes while I pack up the leftovers.
True. You can never really lose when chocolate is involved. I'll bring my A game for sure.
Don't worry, we'll ace it. And even if we don't, we'll still get to eat chocolate, so it's a win either way.
One step at a time, Chloe. Let's see how I handle molten lava cakes first. But if I pull it off, I might just take you up on that. All right, the kitchen's spotless. I think we did a pretty good job tonight, cooking and cleaning.
I'm counting on it. And who knows? Maybe after this, you'll be the one teaching me a new recipe.
Definitely. And I'm serious about making this a regular thing. Cooking nights, I mean. I think it could be our new tradition.
We make a good team, don't we? Tonight was a success in every way.
Exactly. So, Friday's molten lava cake night. After that, we'll tackle whatever challenge you come up with next.
I'm all for it. It's a great way to spend time together and we get to eat something delicious at the end. What more could we ask for?
Me too. All right, I guess I should head out. Thanks again for tonight, Chloe. I had a blast.
Deal. I'll keep thinking of new recipes to push us out of our comfort zone. But for now, I'm looking forward to those cakes.
Can't wait. See you then.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ryan. Thanks for being such a good sport about everything. I'll see you on Friday for round 2. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and stay tuned for the upcoming episodes to keep improving your English. And remember, listening, practice, and improve.